Hello, welcome to Mama Sue's Kitchen. It's great to have you join me today for an easy recipe that you will find in my Volume 2 cookbook. For those of you who have already ordered, it's going to be on page 53 and it's called Freezer Pickles. Easy recipe, and I just want to show you all that you do. Now I'm going to start with mixture that you will pour over this, and the reason I'm going to have to put it on my stove to just mix the sugar and vinegar together, and it calls for 2 cups of white granulated sugar. So there's the 2 cups. And to that, I'm going to put 1 cup of white vinegar. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put how about that? It was exactly a cup. I do have some more though. But I'm going to go ahead and put this on my stove, and when the sugar has melted, I will get it and show you the rest. So what I'm going to do is turn this on, and by the time I do this, I think it'll be ready. Now I have already taken almost 7 cups of cucumbers and sliced them thin, and 2 onions, because that's what the recipe says, is to take 7 cups of cucumbers, and the recipe says peeled and sliced, but now I don't peel mine. You can peel yours if you would like. This was sent to me by Jean Cole, and I've made this before and did not peel mine, but I wanted to show you can slice your cucumbers with let me see. Harold, will you hand me that other cucumber that's right there? You can, yeah. The reason I said that, it had a little place in it that I didn't like. But I have, this is a Pampered Chef grater, and it comes with different attachments that you can use. But I thought, I'm going to get this out and see if it'll slice these cucumbers. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. It's all you do. And you can see that it slices them perfectly. Now I'm not going to get all the way to the end, because one thing Harold said is please don't cut your finger, because I have been known to do that. But the reason I saved one, I wanted you to see just how easy it is if you have something that slices them for you. But this, as you know, is an 8-cup Pyrex measuring bowl, and that is, it's up to 8, but that's with the 7 cups of cucumbers and the 2 onions that are sliced. Now I have put 1 teaspoon of salt out, and I am going to add a teaspoon of celery salt. And I'm going to put this back right here where I can sit this hot boiler, and I think it's almost melted. But what I will do after I pour it over here, I will let it cool, and then I'm going to cover this and put it in my refrigerator overnight, and then tomorrow I will put these in. I have these little, this is what I use when I freeze like peas or corn or whatever. But you could put them in freezer bags if you would like. And then when you're ready to eat them, just take them out and let them thaw. And then you can, what's left, you could keep it in the refrigerator. All right, I think that's probably melted almost enough. And all that I'm going to add to that is my teaspoon of salt and my teaspoon of celery seed. Then I'll pour it over here and I'll set it out to just let it cool before I cover it and refrigerate it. But if you haven't already ordered a cookbook, you can go to MamaSue'sSouthernKitchen.com and it'll show you how to order volume 1 and volume 2. The shirt I have on today is one of Miss Annie's shirts that says, I can do hard things. I like that because I have to remind myself of that. I'm just not used to not having energy. And by the afternoon, I am just tired. And I tell Harold all the time, I thought I would have energy by now. But I have to remember I can do hard things. And if you want one of these shirts, go to her website, which is MissAnniesHomeandKitchen.com. Now I'm going to add the teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of celery seed. And just stir it. And I'm going to pour this over the cucumbers and onions. And like I said, I'm just going to leave these in here until they cool. And then I'll put some plastic wrap over it and I'll refrigerate them tonight. But see how simple that is. Now I make sweet pickles that I can, and I'll show you this summer when all my cucumbers are coming in how I do those. But this is simple and it's good just to eat with your meals. Oh, before I leave you, this is a verse that stood out to me today. And it's from Isaiah 26 verse 3, and it says, you, and I'm going to put my name instead of you, I'm going to say Sue. God will keep in perfect peace all who trust in Him, all whose thoughts are fixed on Him. So, when I was walking through that battle that was so hard for me, God's Word says that He would keep in perfect peace those who keep their eyes on Him. It wasn't easy. It wasn't good. But I had a peace because I kept my eyes on Jesus, and He'll do the same for you. When you're battling any kind of trouble that you're having, and we're going to have trouble. It doesn't matter because the Word says that in this world we will have tribulation. But if we keep our eyes on Jesus and just know that He's walking beside us, we'll have peace. Y'all, you can do hard things like Miss Annie's shirt says, and you can be salt and light in this world. I'll be back soon.